Hi, everyone. Lewis, I was starting to answer your question from earlier where you asked me how I'd been. I started to type out, and all of a sudden the computer just totally froze. And welcome aboard. Good to see you. Odd that you are here, dear, because I have a new crew member, and her name is Annie. There'll be a video probably in a day or two to actually introduce her. I know Troy is going to ask me about Lily. Let me turn off the background for a second. Oh, let me look here. Settings. Diane, welcome aboard. Jeez, I didn't know I had a sore on my nose. Or is that dirt? Looks to be dried blood. I didn't see it until now. What the heck? Must have happened during the night. Yeah, it's dried blood. I must have scratched myself somehow. You know, as much as I say this is good and this is good and that's good, that don't believe everything I say. Something bit me in the night. Don't know what. Probably a spider. It looks like a spider bite. I'm gonna leave it alone. I haven't put any lotion on or anything. I don't think I need it. Michelle, welcome aboard. Okay, tell your son he's missing out. Yes, and have. Anyways, Lewis, I was about to say something, and the computer just quit, died. I could not. I mean, it froze up. I couldn't get it to turn off. You know, nothing. I finally shut it down. Yeah, she clawed me. Then I reopened it, and then I was able to shut it down and start it up. By that time, I got to go online right away. Jill, welcome aboard, and Lily's here. Excellent. This is fun. Anyways, I wanted to show you what I got from Lily. Now, some of you have already seen it, but it is extremely cool. And yes, that is a photograph. But there's more good news coming. But there, like I say, there's been some bad news. If you look at the thumbnail real close, and I may put it back up, this is the pour through for my carafe. Anyway, making coffee. I'm glad that's a fine screen because as I poured through and I'm having coffee, and all of a sudden I look in the grounds and there's something silver, and I look and it's a small piece of stainless steel, a tiny wire, if you will. Not a shaving. It's almost like it's formed. So it wasn't a piece of aluminum that came off the foil when I opened up the can of coffee or jar of coffee. What do you want to recall? It's a plastic container. Maxwell House. I'm glad I had a fine screen, because had I been using the old style, campfire percolator, which I don't even know if I have one. I don't have one with me. But you know the kind I'm talking about. They have much larger holes. Um, that could have been in my coffee, and I could have swallowed it. Would it have hurt me? Probably not, but it's just the thought. Georgianne, welcome aboard. And Ann, please everyone say hi to Ann. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. Duman. I probably slaughtered it. But everyone, please say hi to Andy. And Georgianne, can you maybe put her link up? Or can somebody put Ann's link up? And welcome aboard, hon. I hope you'll join us too tomorrow, because tomorrow we do the word games and a couple giveaways. Yeah, I am loving the hill country, Jill. I may just stay here a wee bit longer. Well, actually, I got to get together with Lily. We may do a couple more things this week. I definitely have a couple errands I want to run in town tomorrow. Maybe I'll get to go down and see Fredericksburg. Although tomorrow and the next day are supposed to be just cloudy. But we'll see. Things can change around here in a hurry. Kyle, welcome aboard. But yesterday I went up to Bend, Texas, and then I stayed at the state park there. I wish I could have stayed longer, but I needed to get back in town here because there was absolutely zero signal up in that portion of the hill country. So here I am. But I have had that place on my list to revisit. And when I do, and I'll recommend it to the rest of you should you go. Okay, Georgianne. Uh, if that's your channel name, Ann, please let us know. Or if you have a different name for your channel, let us know that. Or it doesn't matter whether you have a channel or not. Welcome aboard. There's a lot of people here that do not have channels. They are supporters of my channel and other channels as well. We all kind of hang out. Anyway, they have some trails down there. I was looking at them. They gave me a map. Where is that? I have a map of all the trails. And I spoke to another camper down there, and he says, be prepared. Some of the trails are extremely brutal. In other words, you've got to, you're going to need your staff and your rod. You're going to need good boots. Bring water, of course. First aid kit wouldn't hurt. And gloves, because you are going to be hanging on to things as you're climbing up and or down. So, yeah, I want to go back there someday and do that. It seems like it would be a pretty cool area. Now, it's a pretty big park. It doesn't show it that way on the pictures on the map, the shaded area, but it covers a lot of territory. I was surprised last night, there wasn't anybody at the gate. But I got the map and I looked at it, okay. I didn't pay any attention to how far. But do you know that from the front gate of the park to the bottom, going down the hill, well, you actually got to go up for a ways and then go down to get to the camping spots on the river. And you're doing 20 miles an hour or less. It's 6 miles. It was dark by the time I found a place to park. Oh, thank you, Lily. Fantastic. You're slipping, Georgianne. Look what Lily just did. Lily's got it on the ball. And we've had a fun afternoon. But yeah, we went and fed our faces again. But it was an excellent restaurant, and I have leftovers. I'm not at all hungry right now, but maybe about midnight I'll be snacking. Thank you, Ann. Happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, 6 miles going slow, 20 miles an hour definitely is a long ways, Carol. But it was worth it. I slept to gently the sounds of water in the flowing over the rocks in the river. Uh, I was going to open my window and be able to hear it even easier. But I didn't want Bigfoot reaching in and tickling my feet. That drives me crazy when he does that. George Ann says she's slow. Wimberley. Lily, where is Wimberley? That sounds like it should be in Ohio. Wimberley, Ohio. I never heard of a Wimberley or Texas. Rob, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Happy New Year, by the way. Lily and I have found some paranormal things down here in this neck of the woods, her neck of the woods. Yeah, it's a little spooky here and there. I'm loving it. And yeah. Okay, well, you know what? George Ann is learning, and even I'm still learning, because as a host, I can't click on a damn thing, but the mods can. Now, I can't click on Ann's link till 24 hours from now. Because when you host a live stream and then you got the chat and you've got links, but the chat will not appear for 24 hours. And I guess that's so the robots at YouTube can go through the chat and see if George Ann was cussing like a sailor or you, Lily, you know. But who cares as long as they don't take the Lord's name in vain. So tonight I am at the Stripes gas station here in Llano, Texas. You know, some people say Lano, and I've said it. Some people say Llano. And there is actually a third pronunciation of it, and it's Yano. Or Yano. So that makes what, 5 different pronunciations? Maybe 6. Because I could say, hey, I'm in town. I'm in Lily's hood. Anyway, yeah, there's been some not so great things. I broke my ladder. I'm still using it. I have to be very, very careful that it doesn't completely collapse and I'll break my leg or something. So I will be shopping for a new ladder. Not in this town. Unless they have one at a thrift store, I'm not going to get one here in Yano. Lily's hood. I'm not going to get one here. I can't find any garage sales. You know why? They don't have any garages. It's a weird place. I tell you, I can find probably fun things in anything. Well, I do want to say, there are a little sideways things that go, that's not so funny. Finding metal in your coffee, that's not funny. Breaking your stair steps, that's not funny. This close to running out of gas yesterday, not funny. A wonderful thrift store. I think I may have seen it, Lily. I think it's, I'm on the north side of the bridge right now, but I think it's on the south side of the bridge. Could be wrong. Yeah, Michigander's kind of fun. Carol's talking to Michigander man. Same area. See? You like Michiganders Nan's channel, Carol. He's got some cool stuff on there. Seriously. He's done some kind of cemetery stuff like I've done, but he's also gone in deeper. You know, haunted houses and things like that. Michigander Man, did you happen to see that's a two-part from a few days ago about the Llano jail, which is haunted, by the way. Yeah, Kyle's in the same area. I passed it at Highway 16. Okay. Well, maybe we can get in there tomorrow. Okay, Ann. We appreciate you. And you're right. You do have a young profile there. But we're gonna tell dirty jokes anyways. You were warned. Okay. Sue, welcome aboard. So I wanted to comment. This is not really a dirty joke. It's just an adult. I don't know. I think it's humorous, but other people might say I'm disrespectful and I should be kicked off of YouTube or the entire internet. But I had this thought when I noticed the Porta-John up at the Baby Head Cemetery. I thought to myself, well, I guess they put that there for funerals or for convenience. I mean, this place is out in the sticks. It ain't anywhere near a gas station, let's say. I know that for a fact. It's near Cherokee, Texas. Cherokee, Texas does not have a filling station. And then the next town is where I was last night. No filling station. I made it to San Sabo by the graces of an elderly couple in Cherokee giving me some gas. I might not even be having this live stream today had it not been for them. So I'm very gracious to the sweet people in Cherokee, Texas that helped me out. You saw the video. Yeah, I think you mentioned that it kind of creeped you out. Yeah, it did at first for me too. I'm giving you nightmares. No, I don't have nightmares. Think about the Porta-John. That's there for people who actually give a shit. She-Devil's here. Welcome aboard. I don't know. I'm looking. Tommy's lurking. What's this one? Yeah, we do. It works, Sue. Got Michigander's link. Yeah. Oh, jeez. That scared me. I cannot remember how to get the right link. Sometimes I can get a link to someone's video, but when I click on their channel name and try to, see on the Chromebook, it's Control C. It's supposed to copy a link, and it doesn't. Well, here comes Holly. I bet she's got some dirty jokes. Ahoy, you're live.
Hi. Happy New Year, everybody. Oh, and by the way, excuse me, that felt good. Hello, everybody. This is Holly by Golly with your Tuesday report, I guess I'll call it.
Okay.
Tuesday naughty report.
Naughty report. Okay.
Okay, everybody. Here we go. Anyway, when I was younger, my younger brother and sister, oh my God, they used to drive me nuts. I couldn't stand them. And they were young enough, they couldn't read.
It's a true story.
One day, I stood outside the butcher shop and I had a big sign I was hanging on my shoulders, and it said $5 a pound. My sister and my brother, take them home. You take them home for $5 a pound. And anyway, I had a couple takers, but the butcher wouldn't let me use the scale so I could weigh them. So it was a no sale. Bummer. Oh, excuse me. That felt good. Alrighty. Next one up is, excuse me, that felt good. You know, there was this talk show on the other day about alien abductions. And one of the ladies that was on the show, she swore that she was not only abducted by an alien ship, but she also had
Bye,
sex
Jill.
with one of the alien males. Then the host asked her how she knew she was having sex with an alien male. And she said she knows for sure because we had foreplay that lasted longer than 1 minute. Did you guys all get that?
I got it.
Did you? I love that one. Oh, there was this guy that was outside a mental institution. Anyway, he had a flat and was changing his tire, and all of a sudden, 3 of his lug nuts rolled down the street and into the sewer drain. And he was going nuts on what to do when all of a sudden, an inmate on the other side of the fence said, "Hey, why don't you take 1 lug nut for each of the other 3 tires?" And the guy said, "Thanks," and asked him, "What are you doing in there? You seem smart." The inmate said, "Hey, I said I was crazy, not stupid."
There might be some truth in that one, too. What's the weather doing there?
It is 32 degrees and windy.
Okay.
And it snowed just a little bit earlier. Just, a touch of snow. It's already gone. It was like 34 degrees. So
we're at 54. It's been raining, and it'll probably rain a little more. But I'm hoping that tomorrow's going to be semi-dry. Hopefully Lee and I are going to go thrift store shopping.
Oh, are you?
I got to get some props for a couple of video ideas I have.
Oh, some pops at the
props
at the thrift store.
Props.
Oh, props. P-R-O-P.
I don't think I'll find a used Stetson anywhere, but man, would I like to have. I used to have one, but it burned up years ago.
Oh.
It burned up in my truck. Anyway.
Burned up in your truck? How did it burn up in your truck?
Kids set fire to the field where my truck was parked next to my friend's house. And my Stetson was in
that at?
Arkansas. My Stetson was in a hat rack. So on the ceiling of the truck. But everything, that truck burned right to the ground. There was nothing left.
Oh, that had to be years ago then, right?
Yeah, it was 79.
Oh, geez. And you remembered that far back?
Shut up.
The old fart.
Bernays is warning everybody that this could be adult content. It always is. But even more so on Tuesdays.
It was so hot down in Arizona that the Ronald McDonald sign was spraying white guard under the Golden Arches.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's cute. Well, it was. That's good.
Oh, darn, I missed one or something. I got another really good one.
Grand Marais says that was the best joke so far.
Oh, jeez. I'm sucking today, that means, right?
No, that's actually kind of good. I'm trying to figure out what Nancy Drew said, and I can't find it.
What was it?
I don't know. Can't find it. All I know is
Remember?
no. It's not that I don't remember. The chat's going so fast I can't find it. But whatever it was, Diane's on the floor laughing at her. So I guess I missed something good.
I seen this license plate. It said "Haunt if you love wrinkles." So Haunt should be blowing all over the town in Florida
The Villages.
right now.
Yeah, at the Villages. Yeah, somebody's horn is stuck. The security system's going off.
You know, there was this Robin. He was so depressed that he was even gloomy, and I caught him flying toward an oncoming cat.
A suicidal Robin. Okay.
There's some things that you could say to people that are mean. That
yeah.
There's this mean group.
I kiss my ass, you SOB.
Yeah, going to massage parlors and shooting them all with Novocaine so they can't feel the massage.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. You're so evil.
There was 8 dogs that hanged themselves with their own leashes the first time Roseanne sang the national anthem at a game.
Okay. Lily says that Nancy told a dinosaur joke. So I don't know. I'll have to find it later, I guess.
What is Australia's version of spam?
Gosh,
it's called sprang.
Sprang. Okay. Okay.
What's the number 1 canned fruit in war-torn Iraq?
Okay, here's what's that?
Molotov cocktails.
I'm sorry, I talked right over the top of you, Holly. What did you say?
I said, what is the number 1 fruit in war-torn Iraq? Molotov fruit cocktail.
Oh, okay. Okay, here's
what's the number 1 sucker in the Vatican? Tootsie Pops.
Oh, jeez. All right, here's a joke that Nancy told, and Diane's repeating it for us, or for me especially, and you, I guess, Holly. What do you get if a dinosaur sodomizes you?
What?
A mega sore ass.
Okay, you know what? They opened up Elvis's home to the public, And
okay.
You not only got peanut butter fried bananas sandwiches, but you were able to fondle his underwear, right?
Why?
Now, for me, if I was to fondle anybody's underwear, I want somebody to be wearing them.
Okay.
There was these 2 gazelles, and one of them was holding a Red Bull and smiling. A lion shows up there through the brush, right? And the other gazelle says, there's a lion over there. And the other one said, the other one is drinking the Red Bull and smiling. The other one says, why are you smiling? He says, well, he can only get one of us, and I'll be ahead of you. I'll be ahead of you.
Well, Red Bull makes you fly.
Yep. My uncle was a dressmaker, and the lady comes into his shop, and he walks up to her and asks her if he could help her find something. And she said, yeah, there should be 100 of you, you know. And she turns around and started walking out. And my uncle said to her, I thought you said you wish there was 100 of me, like me. She says, yeah, I did, because there are 1,000 like you.
Okay. What do they call that? Reduce the population.
Yeah. When I was in high school, I went to senior prom, you know, and this guy asked me if he could get my keys and go out to my car to have sex. So I gave him my keys, you know, and then I thought he was gonna, you know, wait for me. So I go out to my car, and he's having sex with another girl.
Well, I heard that one. Okay, here's one from Kyle. What do you get when you cross a donkey and an onion? A piece of ass that'll bring tears to your eyes. That is a good one.
Yeah. Did you know it has been said that Mr. Rogers was cleaning up his show, right? And he was so sincere about it, he was actually giving his hand puppets a drug test. Well, Gerardo's in the hospital again. This time he has a broken leg and a broken arm. It seems that he was caught breaking into Arnold Schwarzenegger's suite.
Jeez. I haven't watched Geraldo Rivera in a coon's age. Last time I watched him, he was doing a expose on places like Six Flags over America, Cedar Point, you know, these places that have the amusement park type of rides. You know, and there's been some serious disasters, deaths at these places, you know, where to a point where you're not getting me on any of those damn rides. I don't know how well they've been maintained. Then I tell myself, what am I saying? I'm driving a 25-year-old piece of shit truck. Could blow up any minute.
My aunt went to a seance so she could speak with her dead husband. So during the seance, the gypsy went into a trance and asked, "Oh, spirit world, please speak to me. We are looking for Max." All of a sudden, a voice came up, and a being came in. Then the gypsy asked the woman, or asked him, "Who are you? How are you doing?" And the being said, or "What is your name?" And he said, "My name is Max." Then she asked, "What do you do?" He says, "Well, I'm a waiter." Then she asked, "Can you come closer?" Then he said, "No, I can't, because it's not my table." My other aunt went to a seance, and the gypsy went into a trance, and then she asked, what is your husband's name? And she said, John. And so she asked the spirit world to bring John, make John appear. And all of a sudden, John appeared. And then the gypsy asked, how are you doing? And then he says, I am doing great. And she goes, oh, yeah, what are you doing? He goes, I wake up. I make love. I have lunch. I make love. I have dinner. I make love. She goes, really, are you happier than you were with me? The lady asked. And he says, oh, yes. And she goes, well, what are you now? And he says, I'm a bull.
I remember that one. Kyle's got one for you, Holly. What did the cannibal do after he dumped his girlfriend?
I don't know.
Wiped his ass.
Done eating her. I got it. In other news, the Reverend Jesse Jackson was seen by a news crew. He was spotted pushing Oprah Winfrey out his back door.
Okay.
My Uncle Thomas was in the hospital and was on oxygen, you know. And when I went in to see him, you know, I went into his room and went up to his bedside and said hello. And he was talking really weird, like he had a stroke or something. And my Aunt Sally was there. So I asked her if he had a stroke or something. She said no. And then he says, because all he was saying was, right. Then my aunt said, no, he didn't have a stroke. So I asked her, what was he saying? What's he saying, you know? And she said, he's saying air. You're stepping on his whole air holes, you asshole.
I had to roll the window up a few minutes ago because it was raining really hard. Now I had to roll it back down. I don't care if it's raining because I need air.
Yeah.
Got a little warm in here. My thermometer says 72 outside. I think it's because the truck is running. It's about more. It's more like 43 out there. It's chilly.
I think I'm about done. I just got a ding that my battery's so low. Between Jack and his sister Cheney and all the texting they were doing, it's killed my battery. I've had to charge my battery every day, and usually it lasts 3 days.
Well, charge it up.
I text it back and forth.
I got a few pictures for you.
Okay, I didn't get any pictures from you today, like you said.
Well, I know, because I haven't had any signal until just a little while ago.
Oh, okay.
And when we finally got a signal, Lily and Rob and I went and fed our faces at a really nice Mexican restaurant. I've got leftovers for tonight.
Huh?
We went and fed our faces again. If we can't go hiking, we eat. It's just how we are.
My Uncle Cecil, he was brought up to be a dog trainer. His whole family were dog trainers. But my uncle wanted to do something different in his life. So he went to school, got good grades, graduated, and he took the civil service exam, passed that, and he had become a mail delivery man. But he was fired. You want to know why? Well, I'll tell you. He was fired because he kept on biting himself.
Oh, good old dog joke. Okay.
What do buffaloes do at the savings and loan?
I don't know.
They cash in chips.
Oh, geez. Hey, Carol Walters. Great to see you. Do you have an inhaler? Because you got our ads now. That's cute.
What do you call the guy that delivers the gas to your service station?
A truck? I don't know. A truck just went by.
Screwdriver.
I did not catch that one. The traffic's too loud.
Okay, I'll say it again. What do you call the guy that delivers the gas to your service station?
I don't know.
Screwdriver.
A screwdriver?
Screwdriver.
And what is?
They got to screw the thing into the pump, and he drives a truck. He has to screw it in to fill the tank.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Screwdriver.
Uh-huh.
Are you catching it now, Jim?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, but I didn't think it was that funny.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Well, let me see here. See if I can find something else for you guys. There was this Kentucky woman from Kentucky, and she asked, "Why do women in Tennessee have problems breastfeeding? The cards keep falling off their chest."
Yeah.
And there was this Idaho man. He asked, how do North Dakota men measure their things?
I don't know how.
Squint.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, folks, that's all I got for you today.
Okay, Papa Drew will take. Papa Drew.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Go
Year.
ahead, Jim.
Papa Drew will take over for you.
Okay.
Right.
Hey, folks, this is Holly by Golly with your Tuesday Naughty Report. Excuse me. That felt good. Peace out.
Peace out, Holly. Thank
Love
you.
Everybody. Love everybody.
Yeah, everybody loves you too.
Happy New Year
Yeah.
to all, and good luck in this year. Happy tidings.
Thank
Love
you.
you,
Thank
bye.
you. Love you too. Bye. Yes,
Night,
Pop.
sweet dreams. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
It is. Bye bye. Yes, Papa Drew. It's raining. Gord, permission granted. There. Maybe I'm caught up. I have no idea. Yeah, no. It's supposed to end later tonight. So the next couple days, Papa Drew, are supposed to be partly cloudy and rather dry. Timmy Ray, welcome aboard. So yeah, I didn't do any hiking today. It was a little bit treacherous for one, and I really didn't have the gear for it. I mean, I got good boots. I have one stick that I'd rather have the longer stick with the rod built in. You know what I'm talking about. And somewhere in here, I think I have my backpack. So that's a good thing. But some of those trails that were at Bend, Colorado Bend State Park, they're, 6 miles, 5 miles, and you better start in the morning and figure on bringing some lunch with you in your backpack and plenty of water. Wear gloves, good shoes, good hiking boots, because those trails can be rough. And you know me, I'd have to carry cameras. Any lot lizards. I had one parked next to me for quite a while, but It's only a gas station, so I don't think we're going to find any. You're down in Louisiana. It's not raining? Okay, Timmy. I like how you got that picture of your dad's car on there. Jump the plank. Good one. Good one, Brene. I am being safe, Carol. Not taking any stupid chances. And like tonight, the next 15 minutes, I'll probably make it back to camp before it's too dark. Taste double critters. I think tomorrow I'll do the good signal thing up at the park on the other side of the bridge because it's just too damn noisy here at the gas station. The special YouTube channel, I haven't even picked one yet, Jimmy. That's not until Saturday. Actually, I have one that hasn't been guessed yet. But I do have to guess, or I have to pick another one to have as a spare, if you will, in case somebody does figure it out. Like Troy. He always figures them out. Jax is doing good. He sure hung his head yesterday, though. When I left camp about 2 o'clock. And I said, I don't know when I'll see you again, Jax. And he just kind of hung his head and walked back to the house. I felt terrible. So he'll be all tickled that I'm coming in tonight. You watch a documentary on tequila. I think all documentaries should be watched this way. I like that. All right, who is chiming in? I lost a hot dog 3 bars back. That's a good one, Papa Drew. You can tell that here. Or you want me to read it? I'll read the text. Here we go. Papa Drew just sent this to me. All right. So a couple guys are too drunk, and they're out of money. The one drunk says to the other drunk, I'd like to get a drink. One drunk, I have an idea. Let's go to the grocery store and we'll buy some hot dogs. So when we go to the bar, you get down on your knees and put the hot dog in your mouth. We'll get kicked out of the bar, but we'll get a free drink. So they do this for 5 bars, and the one drunk says the other drunk, my knees hurt, let's change places. The other drunk says, why? I lost a hot dog 3 bars ago. That's sick. Carl, welcome aboard, wherever you are. Gord, okay. See, I've had problems with smell check on this thing all day. Now, what was this other one? Oh, ticket for Troy. We did Troy's ticket. Yeah, we did Troy's ticket. Whatever day it was, Saturday night. Yeah, anyway, we did. I'm confused now. Troy's caught up. Let's put it that way. Funny and clean. Nice one. Nice one, Papa Drew. Should never settle for a cheap circumcision. They're nothing but a ripoff. Ouch. Whoa. Thank you, Carol. It's Tuesday. We're supposedly allowed. Supposedly. Yeah. Troy said it was Saturday night when he got it. So it was from winning on that same Saturday at noon. So, picture of the schoolie paint job. I might be able to do that. Mm. I okay. See, I don't. Even though both of these devices are Samsungs and they're both connected to Verizon, I cannot get these pictures to go to the Chromebook. So I got to do it this way, at least for now, until I figure out a way. Everybody says you do it with a cable. I've tried that. That don't freaking work. You don't have to watch the YouTube ads anymore. Yeah, there's a blocker that you can get. I think you have to pay for it though. And you know, I don't block the ads because guess what? The people that do have ads on their YouTube videos, they're getting paid based on the fact that people actually see those ads. I know you can X out of them, but many of us leave them on. Okay, I'll watch this ad. It might be something I'm interested in. And that's why companies advertise on YouTube. So if a person I'm watching is getting paid by YouTube for, having the ad on there, hey, it's a win-win. That's how I see it. The ads do not bother me. Yeah, Papa Drew's bus is coming along. That is Tractor Supply Rust-Oleum paint in Ford Tractor Blue. They should have a song about writing your girlfriend's name on the water tower in Ford Tractor Blue. Wait, John Deere Green. Man, I don't know. Massey Ferguson red. Case yellow. And then there's Case white. Now Case is going with black and white on their newer tractors. What? What is it? All right, I'm getting sidetracked here. Okay. Thank you, Timmy. Yeah, but I don't want to skip the ads, but thank you. Because I can just X out of them real quick anyways. Why don't chickens wear pants? Because their pecker is on their face. That's that's a good one. Oh, there's the link to Papa Drew's channel. All right, what am I missing here? Let me scroll up a minute because I think I might have missed something. Oh, that's cool, Diane. I'm going to try to do a video probably Thursday, Lily. She wants to powder her nose and stuff like that before we do this. Why did the baby cross the road? It was stapled to the chicken. Oh my God. Okay, what's the smell about? We're talking about paint smell? Or did I miss something? Oh, about the chicken not wearing pants, peckers on the face. Yes. Got that. I think I'm caught up. Yeah, I am anxious to show off my new girlfriend. Lot lizard smell. There you go. I'm going to do it right. And that's what another reason we got to go thrift shore stop left. Thrift shore shopping. Sheila. Oh wait, you're Lily. Ah, my brain has been going 100 miles an hour since we left the Mexican restaurant, Lily. What are we putting that food? Something's making my mind race. They must have laced it with something. She's quiet and she requires hot air, but on the upside, her mouth is always open. Oh my God. Yeah, definitely beauty, Lily. Yeah, you can share the app. I don't. Maybe other people will be interested in it, but I like Diane's version the best. That way, the channels do get paid for the amounts of times, or whatever. Diane's got it going the right way, but to actually just skip the ads, I think that's wrong. There's Lewis. Speedy Gonzalez must have joined me. I think so, Brene. No, seriously, if you're ever in Lano, Llano, potato. If you're ever in Lily's Hood, you got to go to this La Hacienda. Good food. It's owned by Hondurans. Talk about they put it together. I was pigging out till I couldn't pig out anymore. I had to bring a third of it home in a box. So I'll be snacking tonight for sure. Some things never change. You're right, Louie. You can't, somehow you just can't stop them. Okay, Timmy, there's the app for those of you who might be interested in having the ad blocker where you can block the ads on YouTube. At the same store. My goodness, this hour went flying by. Only got 2 minutes left. But I tell you what, I have totally enjoyed this day. And we've had some pretty good jokes tonight. A check blocker 2000 is called being broke. Works every time. Cheap ass Papa Drew. North Carolina, yes, a couple times. About 4 years ago, I went to North Carolina. Oh, I've been through North Carolina, but to actually stay in North Carolina, yes. Going on 5 years ago, went to a meet up there. And met a lot of these people who we hang out with on YouTube. Met them in person. And then, 3 weeks ago, I was in North Carolina. I almost went to the same campground, but it was, again, I don't know, strange time that I just didn't get to. And I was kind of pushing it for South Carolina. So I enjoyed North Carolina, but I actually did not stay in Mount Airy very long. And then from there, I think by nightfall, I was in South Carolina. Greensboro, North Carolina. Okay, Lewis. I know somebody else from that area. I think she's on here too. Thrifty Angela. Can anybody tell me what part of no wait. Thrifty Angela is in South Carolina. I am sorry. Somebody else we know here is in North Carolina. Carol. There she says. I stay in North Carolina. There you go. What's this? Red Strip beer making ugly people look good for 10 years. Red Strip is beer man red beer. Okay. I probably went right by Carol Walters' house and didn't know it. But you know, Carol, I had asked William how I would find you, and he never got back to me about that. Mustang Island is cool for boondocking because I was hoping we could exchange, phone number or, email address. My Facebook doesn't work. Papa Drew's down by Galveston. Where's Lance right now? Is he still in Florida or is he in Texas too? Oh, that's cool, Papa Drew. And my school is sitting back at the cottage in Michigan waiting to be painted. I mean, it's half painted. The interior's all done as far as painting. I still have to arrange the furniture the way I want it and bolt it down. That's all I got to do on the inside and put the linoleum and the carpet down. But then the interior will be done. Oh, there'll always be something to do because I'm not planning on running the water yet to the full bathroom. I do have a composting toilet, but then there's a tub, shower. That still all needs to be hooked up. Yeah, I hear you, Timmy. There are times when I wish I didn't have to put up with the ads, but most of the time. Yeah, I can do that. Lewis needs to see it. Let me find you. Lewis, that is Rust-Oleum Ford Tractor Blue. I like Ford Tractor Blue. It's looking nice. And I think we can safely say that Papa Drew's bus is no longer known as a Twinkie. No, for those of you, porta potty, okay. Lance is going to Padre Island. Cool. Yeah, I was going to stay in Waco longer, but my boondocking opportunity was not ready. I'm sidetracked. The exterior of my bus still has to be finished. And mine is the rub rails are kind of a hammered copper. And then the panels are mainly white. And then I do have accents of copper here and there. And brass. Bumpers are black. Tires are black. I think I'm going to keep the wheels black as well. Or the rims that the tires are mounted on. I don't think I'm going to change those. Because I don't know. I just kind of like them black. For now. My mind could be changed. What I have noticed is that it's not a problem putting the Rust-Oleum on the metal. Well, I tell you what, putting it on the fiberglass, on the hood, it's a whole new ball game there. You got to really keep up with it. to keep it from running and from just not looking right. But all in all, it's coming out fine. You know, from 90 miles an hour passing it, it looks beautiful. But I still got to rebuild the deck. I only touched the edge of it, Lily. Pink tires. Nah, no. I don't mind pink as a color. I think it's great. Not too long ago, I saw a bulldozer. It was pink. I don't know if it had a female operator or if the company that owned the bulldozers was supporting, you know, the breast cancer thing. Either way, I liked it. Thought it was cool. Yeah, that's what we want to know, Diane, what Carol is asking. Yeah, Papa Drew, I've been sanding mine by hand, and on certain parts I've used, damn traffic, wire wheel mounted on my battery drill, you know, wire brush, just get in the grooves in the corners, especially on the rub rails where they meet the body of the bus. You know, you got a little bit of line of, well, for me, corrosion. You got to get the corrosion off there so I can have a smooth line. Wow, blue tires. I have seen that done, blue tires. Yeah, I start out with 300, and then I go to 400, and then I go to 600. That's on the main body. On the rub rails, the wire brush, and then that's actually pretty good because the rails are getting the hammered copper. Hammered copper or hammered, any kind of hammered from Rust-Oleum, I tell you what, you can be the worst spray painter in the world and nobody will notice because it's hammered. It's supposed to look like that. And it looks actually kind of nice. So the rub rails are hammered copper, Rust-Oleum, sprayed on. And I don't even mask it. All I do where it might hit aluminum, you know, I mask it where it absolutely needs to be masked. But if it gets on where, if I'm spraying it and it's on the yellow, fine, I don't care. Because then I'm going over on the yellow portion of the bus with gloss white Rust-Oleum. And it's taken 3 coats to make it look right. The roof is 3/4 of the way done. The light has to be red. Hello, hello. Hey. I'm still doing the YouTube thing. What are you doing, Papa Drew? Okay, hang on. It's Papa Drew, everyone.
What's up, everybody? Happy New Year from Papa Drew's Foodie to all of you awesome YouTubers. Remember, tinfoil might look good in a pinch, but don't ever use it. It leaks.
For you're talking about for a hat, tinfoil hat.
Kind of. Yeah, it's kind of, you can use your imagination.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm keeping it clean. I'm trying to help you out.
Oh, that's all right.
So listen, you don't have to go that deep into doing the schooling, man. Just get a power sander, get like 300 grit, sand the hell out of that stuff, wipe it down, paint it. Call it a day.
There are places where I did just that. It's like, you know,
I did the whole bus that way.
well, it's looking good, that's for sure. I meant to tell the audience what a Twinkie is. Audience.
Well, a Twinkie is an unpainted schoolie.
There you go.
So I lived in a Twinkie. I lived in a Twinkie for almost 2 years. I've been in schoolie for about 2 years now.
Yeah, you have. It almost sounds erotic.
It is. So I've done it in a Twinkie.
Creamy, man.
I've done creamy in a Twinkie. I've put the cream filling in a Twinkie.
Nancy wants jokes. Oh my goodness.
And there goes your audience.
No, they're all it's probably gaining now. now that you're here.
You want a Papa Drew joke? Okay, we'll try and keep it like not dirty. So this guy, right? He's having a hard time with the pirate. He goes and he gets a parrot. I'm buffering. So he gets this parrot, right? He goes in the church. He's had a hard day, and he goes on a ship to go explore pirating. So he's pirating, and all of a sudden they get caught in a whirlpool, and the captain goes, "F it, man, we're caught in a whirlpool." And the parrot repeats it, "F it, we're caught in a whirlpool." Right? So they're going, and they start hitting some big waves, and they're going up and down, right? Whoosh, whoosh. And the pirate captain's like, "Oh my God, we're going up and down." And the parrot's like, F, we're going up and down. Right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the parrot's annoying the pirate. The pirate picks it up and throws the parrot and smashes it into the wall. Right? And the parrot goes, we hit a rock. So they go into church, and the pirate's going to confess. And the preacher goes, "God is up in heaven." And the parrot goes, "Get the fucking bastard or run or get him down." Right? So the pirate's like, "Oh my God." So he picks up the parrot, and he starts shaking the parrot. And the parrot's like, "Oh, we're hitting rough waves. And he starts swinging the parrot around. The parrot's like, "Shit, we're caught in a whirlpool." And he throws the parrot, hits the wall. The parrot goes, "Damn it, we hit a rock."
Well, I hope Kimmy was listening.
There you go.
I got one for you.
Right,
Legally already heard this one. Why could they not save the hippie pirate who was lost at sea? Why could they not save the hippie pirate lost at sea?
Why?
Because he was too far out.
He's too far out there. I get it, man. That's awesome.
Far out, man.
All right.
All right.
But anyway, Jack, you're 5 hours away. Come towards the beach.
Well, I would if it wasn't for the condition of this truck. I'm still running third gears as best I can do, and that's on a good day.
It looks like you have all your laundry next to you.
I do. No, those are mostly my heavier clothing, jackets and things like that. My laundry's in a separate bag, waiting to be washed. All my other clothes have been put away.
Where do you do it in there? Like when the lot lizards come over, you have to entertain the lot lizards. So how do you entertain them vertically?
Well,
There's a lot of stuff.
They use a vertical ID.
Don't use tinfoil, Jack.
I love it.
Anyway, I wish everybody a happy new year. Keep making the videos. I love watching them.
Thank you, Papa Drew.
Hippies, and I'm out. See ya.
Thank you, Papa Drew.
See ya. Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, that worked out well. And there's Phil Leo. You're coming aboard a little late, but hopefully you can catch this all on the replay. That was Papa Drew on the phone with a good joke. And it prompted me to tell that one about the hippie pirate lost at sea. They couldn't save. It's a short, sweet one. I got to tell you, this is a true story. I was at the Hippie Fair Living Fest in Ionia, Michigan this past summer. And the band that was playing is, well, they're big, Magic Bus. I'm trying to remember the lead singer, his lead guitar player, he's lead everything for Magic Bus. Well, I had worked my way up almost to the front of the stage, was dancing with Tina, and just having a good time. And he told me later, he says, that joke I told about the hippie pirate lost at sea? I said, yeah, I loved it. He says, you're the one that made me remember it. Because I had my pirate's hat on, but I was wearing hippie clothes as well. I had my, not Nehru shirt, but kind of, a multicolored sweater, if you will, over the head sweater. I don't know what they call it. Practically a dress. Then I had my peace signs that I have here hanging from the mirror. I had all that. Sandals. And I was wearing my three-cornered hat. And that's what got the lead singer for Magic Bus to tell that joke to everybody in the crowd. It was fun. Groovy. That's right. All right, it is 1:15. I'm definitely going to be going back to camp in the dark. I think I need anything. I may have to stop at Dollar General. Yes, I do have to stop at Dollar General. There's some goodies there that I want to get. So that's it for tonight. Thank you for being aboard, everyone. Just having a blast here. It's a rainy night in Lano, Texas. It's supposed to stop later on. I'm hoping that tomorrow Lily and I can cruise around the hood here. She knows everywhere. So, because I got some props I want to pick up. Tomorrow's payday, so that's a helpful thing too. Better check my gas gauge. I've got enough to get to camp and back, so that's good. Yes, good night, Troy. Good night, Lewis. Good night, Tommy. And I'll have to say blanket good night to everyone. Thank you for being aboard. We'll see you tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Central, and we'll be on for 2 hours. I'm not sure if Nate is going live. I have this feeling, I think Diane Phoenix told me, or Kyle told me, that Nate's not going to be doing a live stream until in February sometime. But either way, we'll still have a good time tomorrow night. And maybe, who knows, we'll raid somebody else. Thank you, Carol. Hump up and keep warm. I'll tell you, the best way to keep warm. Several blankets, and do not wear clothing. Sometimes it's a little hard when you're boondocking in the city and you worry about the knock. But I still go down to my skivvies. But it all has to do with thermodynamics. It's the same principle as a wetsuit. It's kind of a little bit odd. You're using air molecules that your body is heating up. When you're wearing clothing, you can't heat those air molecules up because they're away from you. But if you give space in the form of blankets, a sleeping bag, your body generates 600 BTUs. And that's plenty to keep you warm. And if you bring in a partner, well, now you got 1,200 BTUs. So cook yourselves. But yeah, you got to have air pockets that your body warms them up, and then that keeps you warm. You can get very comfortable. Answer me, I'm not in a wetsuit or birthday suit. Either one. Yeah, Carol wants to see it. I don't know. I can explain it, but I don't think I can film it. Gord at Trailer Traveling tomorrow. That's an excellent idea. We'll do that. We'll keep that in mind. I know you'll remind me, Sue. All right. We'll see you tomorrow night, 5 Central, 6 p.m. for most of you here. Fair winds and smiles, and of course, may God bless. Thank you for being aboard. End the stream.